Hello, this screencast is about how to post to the discussion board. I'm starting here on our syllabus, and as I'm scrolling through, on the page that has our screencast, on the page that has our list of grades, you have your discussion post questions. It says answer these questions for each of your discussion posts. A logical question is, well, what am I supposed to be discussing? So if we click on our first unit essay, we'll have a more detailed screencast on this next. My general philosophy when it comes to academic writing is that good writing comes from having something worth writing about. So with this short course, with the lack of daily class discussion that we might ordinarily get, I'm instead recommending that you pick 3 really strong selected readings for you from this unit and find something that interests you. Use the table of contents, read some short summaries, for example, that are in the table of contents, and find 3 readings that really get your thoughts going. Your ultimate goal with this, as the assignment notes, is that you're going to develop a research-based argument that ties an idea that you've developed through your readings and discussion with modern society. In other words, you're going to apply and synthesize your selected readings with current issues. So I've gone back to our classroom on D2L, and if I go to assessments, and go to the discussions board, notice you have the directions there. Post 1 is due this coming Thursday, May 31st. Create 2 unique posts and then 2 responses. So your discussion post questions are listed there. Answer these questions for your discussion posts. I've also posted a discussion post example. Notice first off, I didn't number these off, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, for example. Basically, I just covered each of these within this paragraph response. Notice first off, I do identify in my discussion post, here's what I read. So Friedrich Nietzsche, I figured he's rather interesting, a bit controversial as a figure. I read his Morality as Anti-Nature. Your second question asks you, what is the author's primary argument? His argument is blank. Here's how he supports this argument, for example, and here's what his argument is. 3 and 4, do these work effectively? Personally, I find Nietzsche a bit too optimistic. Some people just need boundaries set for them, for example. And then this last part says, hey, what does it remind you of? And if you could take this further, what would you do for an essay? So I do say, for example, I would build off of this essay to show how, and so on. This is essentially what you need to do for all of your discussion posts throughout the entire short 8-week semester. I've tried to make this consistent throughout all of our units so that once you nail this process down, you are good to go for the unit. Let me know if you have any questions.